I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. In Sullivan County, 2 Liberty men have been charged with stealing more than $30,000 in a payroll check scam. County Sheriff's deputies say 23-year-old Jose Garcia and 28-year-old Joel Reyes printed phony payroll checks using an account number from a Liberty area business. The bogus payroll checks were then cashed at 3 Sullivan County branches of Catskill Hudson Bank last November. Garcia and Reyes face additional charges, including possession of forged immigration documents. An Orange County man was seriously injured Saturday night when his car went out of control and rolled over onto its roof along Route 284 in the hamlet of Johnson. According to the Orange County Sheriff's Department, 53-year-old Kevin Williams of Westtown lost control of the vehicle. It hit a large rock and then flipped over. It took emergency responders about 30 minutes to extricate Williams from the wreckage. He was later airlifted to St. Francis Hospital in Poughkeepsie. Deputies were investigating to determine why the car veered off the roadway. Meantime, the search continues for the driver who hit a pedestrian and kept on going in the town of New Paltz. It happened early Saturday morning on Route 32 near Rocky Hill Road. Police say the driver struck a man who was walking along the northbound shoulder. The victim, who was not identified, was listed in stable condition. Police recovered a passenger side mirror from the car that they hope will lead them to a make and a model. Anyone with information about the hit-and-run accident is asked to call New Paltz Police at 255-1323. Also in Ulster County, a patient at the Northeast Center for Special Care in Lake Katrine who was stabbed back on February 2nd has died at Kingston Hospital. 27-year-old Catherine Blake of Red Hook had been at the center where she was receiving treatment for serious head injuries she'd suffered after getting hit by a car. 22-year-old Henry Pfeffer of Rhinebeck was charged with attempted murder in connection to the stabbing. A motive for his actions has not been revealed, although authorities say he was known to Blake and her family members. District Attorney Holly Carnwright says charges against Pfeffer won't be upgraded because Blake died of pneumonia and her death can't be tied directly to the knife attack. Well, police say it wasn't road rage, it was parking spot rage. And it's landed a Sullivan County man in jail. 60-year-old Vernon Basso of Livingston Manor is accused of pulling a 12-inch knife out of his car and threatening another man with it during an argument over a parking space at a supermarket in Liberty. Village police arrested Basso inside the supermarket and charged him with felony weapons possession and menacing. Well, you'll get a bit of a break if you buy clothing or shoes here in New York State beginning April 1st. The state repealed its portion of the 4% sales tax on those items costing $55 or less. The tax break that runs through the state's fiscal year applies to all purchases in stores, online, or by phone or mail. Estimates are the repeal will save the average family of 4 about $100 a year. The state's move doesn't involve sales tax collected by individual counties. And it definitely wasn't the normal way of getting financial donations at First Presbyterian Church in Monroe. On Sunday, the church's parking lot took on a carnival-like atmosphere as church officials, with help from ShopRite in Monroe, held a pie-throwing event to raise money for a very worthy cause. For $5, church members could chuck a whipped cream pie at those who volunteered to put themselves in the line of fire. And the money will be going to the tsunami relief effort.
They need help in Japan, and I had this idea for a long time to be a fundraiser, so it worked out fine. Everybody jumped on board, and so far it's been a fun day. I always wondered what it was like to get hit in the face with a pie. Now I know.
And those whipped cream pies added up. About $400 was raised, and it was certainly a lot more fun than passing around the collection plate. We'll be seeing a few April showers this week, but at least it will be milder. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy with showers during the morning hours. Temperatures should climb into the low 50s. Mix of sun and clouds in the forecast for Wednesday with the highs in the mid to upper 50s. For a complete look at what's happening, pick up tomorrow's Times Herald Record. And to stay on top of all the breaking news, keep clicking back here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.